Hi, this is Team 1 for Engineering Project Management, Summer 2 2023. Our project is titled Artisan Connect. Let's move forward to see its objectives and have an overview of the project. So the Artisan Connect project aims to develop a specialized e-commerce platform that bridges the gap between local artisans in India and potential customers from around the country and the world. The project's primary objective is to empower artisans by providing them with a digital marketplace where they can showcase and sell their traditional handmade Indian products at a global platform. By leveraging the power of technology and e-commerce, the platform seeks to enable artisans to expand their reach, enhance their visibility, and create a sustainable business. So let's move on to see the organizational structure.
So coming to the organizational structure of our project, at the top level, we have the CEO, and we have a breakdown of a number of teams, starting with the product management team who will be responsible for developing the product. Next, we have the technology team who will be working on the software, the QA team, the analytics and the insights team, the marketing and sales team who will be responsible for marketing the product, the artisan engagement team who will be responsible for onboarding the local artisans, the customer support team who will be responsible for resolving any customer issues, the finance and accounting team, the logistics and development team, and lastly, we have the HR team.
Moving on to the implementation plan, we started off with work breakdown structure where we broke down tasks into smaller components, which will be helping us to complete the project sooner and efficiently. Then moving on to the responsibility chart using RACI matrix, we identified the roles and responsibilities for each task, clarifying who is responsible, accountable, consulted, and informed within the project team. Then we moved ahead to make the schedule of the whole project, where we included the initial start dates and final dates for each task, and also included the project goals and milestones. And as part of the scheduling, we prepared a Gantt chart where we visually represented and presented the task timelines and dependencies, which gives us a clearer overview of the project activities over time. And finally, we performed PERT analysis where we estimated the amount of time that is required for each task, also evaluated the impact of uncertainties and calculated the critical part. Now moving on to the risk analysis. We identified 6 major risks associated with our project, which are technical challenges, market acceptance, security and data privacy, regulatory compliance issues, artisan onboarding, and user experience issues. As part of the risk analysis, we performed 2 analyses, one being the qualitative analysis and the other being the quantitative analysis. For the qualitative analysis, we determine the potential risk in terms of likelihood, impact, and have accordingly given them a risk level in terms of low, medium, or high, and found that technical challenges had got the highest risk level and the user experience issues had the lowest risk level. Now moving on to the quantitative analysis, we performed a traditional failure mode and effect analysis, where we have given numbers starting from 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest for each potential risk associated with 3 risk factors, which is likelihood, impact, and detectability. Then multiplied these 3 numbers to get the RPN, which is the risk priority number, and found that technical challenges had the highest value of RPN of 567 and the user experience issues at the lowest value of RPN of 80. Now moving on to the monitoring and control plan by Rahul.
Yeah, now coming to monitoring and control plan, it has many aspects to be taken care of, starting off with tracking and reporting, providing a dashboard accessible to all stakeholders with updates on tasks, milestones, and progress. Quality control by conducting quality checks and maintaining regular audit standards. Resource management by allocating the necessary resources and monitoring them regularly. Stakeholder communication, which is done by conducting meetings and distributing a detailed progress report. User experience by monitoring regular feedback, ratings, and reviews from the customers. Tracking KPIs such as artisan onboarding, revenue generation, and customer satisfaction. Providing ongoing training and support through help desks. Schedule management by upgrading the schedule to reflect the current progress. Budget management by tracking expenditure and audits. Now coming to financial plan, we have a total budget of $540,000, which has development cost of $190,000, which involves website, software, and infrastructure development. Marketing cost is $150,000 and involves both online marketing and offline marketing. Training cost is $75,000, which involves training material, workshops, and support teams. And operational cost is $50,000 monthly, which involves salaries, utilities, office space, and miscellaneous expenses. Quality assurance is $20,000 and involves testing tools and resources. And contingency fund is $55,000, which is 10% of the total budget. And the next slide will be taken up by Pratyush.
Thank you, Rahul. Coming to resource allocation. So the first part being the project planning, it will usually take around 1 month. So we have a project manager and a business analyst. The project manager coordinates and plans the project. The business analyst then gathers requirements and defines the objectives. The next stage is development that usually takes around 3 months. We have front-end developers that design and develop interfaces, back-end developers that build back-end logic and the database. We also have designers that create visual elements and do the branding part, along with the quality assurance testers that ensure platform quality. We also have artisan training, the next part, that is of about 3 months. We have trainers and developers. The trainers conduct training sessions, hand out training materials. The developers create guides, do the documentation, and do some videos. The next part is the digital marketing part, which is ongoing from day one. So we have a marketing manager that develops marketing strategy, a social media manager that handles the social media accounts, content designers that generate marketing content, graphic designers that design visual assets. Also the platform testing stage. It's also of 1 month. We also have quality assurance testers that thoroughly test the platform functionality, then the launching and the testing stage. That's being ongoing from day one. We have development team that maintains and enhances platform. We have quality assurance testers that continuously test and report any issues or bugs. Monitoring team that monitors platform performance and any security issues. So the conclusion part being a digital platform we have created to promote the crafts in a modern and digital landscape. So through this, we can give a project's life cycle. We can give an approach like planning, development, training, marketing, testing, and we can keep a continuous monitoring, which we can thoroughly coordinate to ensure the success of the project. So with this, I thank you all, Team 1 Artisan Connect.